Here we go. In the words of Fabrizio Romano, it is done. It is official. Photos are out. Antonio Conte is a Tottenham manager. Who could have ever believed it? In this video today, I will be explaining my thoughts on the most recent appointment of Antonio Conte, that is. All I got to say is, Italy, I forgive you. Patrici, you're a god. You are honestly a god. In all seriousness though, we are still a mess as a squad, and it's going to take a while, possibly up until the January transfer window, to try and reach an understanding of what Antonio Conte wants out of this squad and where the possible improvements can lie. Overall though, I am very, very happy with this appointment. I think it was one of the best responses you could come up with after losing 3-0 to Man United. I mean, it was an El Sacchio derby. I would say initially Man United won the battle, but we won the war. We got rid of a manager that was waiting to be sacked and appointed Antonio Conte. Man United are still stuck with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, so I think the win overall is ours. I just can't understand, though, why we turned Conte down to begin with. I can't understand why we turned down someone who literally won Serie A, like, months ago. Not even that long ago. And then went on to settle with a 7th choice manager. What also amazes me is how it took, like, over 70 days, I think it was, to try and get a manager. We sack Nuno Espirito Santo, and it literally takes us less than a day or two to get Antonio Conte in. This is weird, man. This is honestly weird. I cannot get my head around it. I mean, okay, we've signed him for an 18-month deal, so there's going to be a lot of work to do within 18 months. If anything can be achieved, that is. But at least Levy came to his sense to give the trust to Patrici to just do the work and do what he needs to get done. And Patrici and Conte have worked together before at Juventus, so they understand each other, they know each other's ambitions, and this is something we definitely need in the club. So if we can get those two working on board together, then I say that we could be in for a good future at Tottenham. I don't want to say that this is the end to all our problems because, like I said, there is still a lot of work to do despite how gassed I might come across. But it is a good response after watching some dead, miserable football that was clearly going to get us nowhere. A lot of salty Chelsea fans and other rival fans are saying, oh, it's going to be the same old Mourinho, washed up manager, going to Tottenham, not going to win any trophies. Well, you can't really call Conte washed when he literally, as I said earlier, won Serie A just like a few months ago or so. Bearing in mind as well, he had a whole bunch of Premier League flops in his team. And he beat Juventus into winning the title at Serie A. And this is the thing what I love about Conte as well. I mean, people say Conte is passionate. I say he is an absolute nutter. He will be a nutter if it means getting the job done. I mean, seriously. Have you seen how angry that guy gets? How he literally shoves a 4th official. Honestly, Conte is just that ill-tempered man. He is so ill-tempered that you're just going to be crying your eyes out if you piss him off. And bearing in mind with how we saw some of the players play, God, if Conte was there, especially with Harry Kane, he would be chasing him down to Hackney Marshes all the way there. We need that in our club though. We need the players to understand and realise they cannot and should never be allowed to think it's okay to play like how they did against Man United. And if we can get a manager like Conte with severe anger issues to scare them into getting their job done, then honestly, I am all for it. I am all for it. I think certain players will definitely thrive under Conte as well. I mean, for some reason, I've seen a bunch of people say that that's Ndombele on his way out. Well, Conte actually wanted Ndombele at Inter Milan, and also Ndombele's fitness has actually improved. So I think Ndombele is going to work quite well with this system. So as everyone knows, Conte loves to play with wing backs, with a 3 at the back, followed by 3 at midfield in front and 2 strikers up front. I think this... Listen, we beat City with a good wing back system. We had Reguilon playing as a left wing back and Tanganga just pretty much playing a hybrid role of a centre back and a right back. I think the issue though is that our players lack a lot of consistency in putting in good performances, which is why we only saw that against City, which was months ago. So I'm not sure what Conte will do if he'll immediately start with a 5 at the back. Personally, I think we should play with a 5 at the back, but that's just more down to the fact that if Eric Dyer can actually work in that system, because let me tell you, I wasn't really too impressed with him against Man United. And also if Royal Emerson can play in the right wing back role. Cuti Romero actually played as part of a 3 centre-back team for Atalanta. So the fact that he's having a former Serie A manager come through to the team and potentially implement that system, this should really be his bread and butter, because that's the formation that he thrived under. I think as well, like, the real question is like, what attitude will you start seeing from Harry Kane? Because you can tell Harry Kane never really like enjoyed playing under Espirito Santo. Now you've got Conte, an actual serial winner, a more proven serial winner in current times than Jose Mourinho was. So maybe we might actually see Harry Kane acting like he at least wants to play for the club. So, or we might sell him in January. That's actually what I want to talk about, because like I said earlier in the introduction of the video, we have still got a lot of work to do. It's not going to be a magic one to fix all the issues, and it's really down to Levy, because this is the problem with Levy. Like, Levy will do one bit of work, which is appoint a manager. But will he back him? And if he does back him, will he back him with enough players? So the real test is there in January. I personally think we could do with an extra centre-back. We could do with Skriniar from Inter Milan. Skriniar would be a great signing in my opinion. We were meant to sign him, but we didn't end up doing it because of the fee for it. We can also do with a backup striker as well. Possibly as well another midfielder, because let's face it, Harry Winks, not good enough. Oliver Skipp, I think he needs more time. Definitely after Man United, he needs a few lessons on how to not lose the ball. Dele Alli, just not good enough. And the bottom line is we need a backup striker. So a backup striker, a midfielder, and a centre-back with the likes of Skriniar, and I think I'd be very happy with that. But that's literally over to you, Levy. Listen, you got a proven winner of a manager, but this proven winner of a manager is going to need your help. And I hope the fact that Paratrisci is there working with Conte, worked with a small budget with Conte before and still worked out fine. I just hope that there will be this Italian influence to literally just tell Levy, Joe Lewis, Enix, the lot of them, to just back your manager, because we're not going to go anywhere if we do not back him. So January is the real test. My realistic approach of this season is that we currently don't have enough squad depth to prioritise the Premier League, including the Europa Conference League games. So we're going to have to take things slowly and prioritise. At the moment, we definitely need to get out of the group stage in the Europa Conference League, because that is possibly the easiest trophy for us to win if we actually put our heads right to it. As for the Premier League, listen, we need to see a different change of style of play, which we will see, I hope. And we just have to wait until January to see if we can extend our squad depth. That's pretty much what needs to be done. Like I said, though, overall, I'm very happy with this. And, we can at least actually look forward to see a change already in the game. I mean, like I said, fair play to the board for actually doing something about that defeat after. There was no way Nuno Espirito Santo could carry on. I'm still grateful for his attempt, but listen, nice guy, but just not up for the task at all. And we're not here to help nice guys out. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the appointment of Antonio Conte. Let me know in the comments below. What you think about this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Thursday now. I might actually go to my first Europa Conference League game. So in a bit, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.